My name is Kolawole John. I'm first a chemist. Yes, a chemist. I studied chemistry at the Ladoke University of Technology, Ogbomoso, and did a master's in environmental chemistry from the University of Lagos, 2 years apart. I wonder how I got myself into programming. It's been a love and lost kind of relationship with programming. I've always loved to program, but I find myself always at a loss. My first meeting with programming was in 2010 when I met a friend, Jide Olatunbode, a fantastic guy. He was a fantastic programmer. He graduated from the University of Lagos with a first class, and I always marvel, this young guy, how do you do this? He talks about the kind of projects he does, and I'm like, I really need to be able to do this. I met another guy who didn't study computer science because I felt, oh, maybe it was because Jide studied computer science, that was why he was very good. But my one actually didn't study computer science. He did agricultural engineering and he was a fantastic engineer. So I told myself, I can do it. Well, unfortunately, I couldn't. We got to Lagos and Jide got a job with P&G and we lost contact and I had to go over it myself. I'll learn, I'll forget, there was no follow-up, there was no mentor and that. Then I had a way in 2013 with a company that was training engineers to become better programmers. I did a shot at it, but I looked like a fool because I just didn't even know the difference between Java and JavaScript. And that got me thinking, Kola, you can do this. So I went back, download books, watched videos and all, but it didn't work. Then I had an opportunity. I heard about Dufuna. I heard about another opportunity with Lagos State. I did both, did very well. But one way, I found myself in Dufuna and it has been a roller coaster. It's been a journey I would always talk about. What do I love about Dufuna? I think first, the mentors. 2, the way the program is structured, you're allowed to do things on your own, yet you're guided on how to do them properly, which is something I actually lacked. I didn't have structure. I didn't have a way. I didn't have a pathway, but Dufuna is giving me this or has given me this. They've made coding like something I can actually really do, which is what I actually wanted to do. Wow, what's the relationship between being a chemist and being a programmer? I think it's my passion. It's the fact that I love both, but I think programming is winning actually, and thanks to Dufuna for helping me do this. I've been asked these questions. Okay, so programming, you are fantastic in the laboratory, then why programming? I knew that programming would give me a lot of flexibility, would give me better options. So I thought, should I just jump into programming and forgot what I've been all this while? So the first project that comes to mind and what I've been thinking of working on is building an electronic waste platform where waste could actually be collected properly and well managed using apps that will be built by me and other colleagues that will find it interesting in working with me. Other things that have actually come to mind, I'm fantastic with mathematics and I've always looked for a way to help people get better. So in my mind, I know I'm going to do this. So with the help, with the knowledge and the people I've met, I know doing this is going to be, yes, a tough journey, but something I'm actually going to crack. One of my biggest challenge since October has been the fact that I'm combining 2 things that are worlds apart. I'm coming from a distance, coming from Ibadan to Yaba has not been easy. And I stay in a place where light is actually not always constant and I have to do tasks immediately after coming back from work. So it means I have to run on fuel every day. I have to look for materials to actually beef up what I've learned in class. I have to make sure that I submit my tasks. I'm somebody that hates PR just hanging. I always want to do this. So my challenge has always been distance, combining 2 things that are not the same thing. But all in all, I think I've been able to do well managing both. They're not complaining at the office. They don't even know I'm doing something like this in the first place. So it means I've actually managed it well. And I'm not sure Dufuna is saying, oh, your work is affecting. So I think I've been able to manage both very well. Oh, what keeps me going? Wow, the end goal, like I said, not not probably that I want a app written in my name. I actually want to solve some certain problems, which I know I would be able to do. And thanks to Dufuna, I'm trying to make that possible. Okay, well, people have always asked me why I'm always supportive, not just to the ladies, to the guys. First, I always say this. I'm not competing with anybody. We are actually not here to compete. We are here to be better. And I always have this drive to make sure we are better. We get it done. And they always know this. I don't shy away. I can share my code. But I always tell them, I would love you to understand the reason why this is working. And I think it stems from the fact that I've always loved to teach. I've always been teaching. And I like to actually genuinely see people better.